Okay, we are up and running. So,
Awesome.
I am sitting here today with one of my favorite people because I love people and organizations that give back in a real way. And I have the fortunate pleasure of being able to partner with Lilypad Haven here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And my person there that I've been working with and partnering with for a few months now is Alexa Nagy.
Mhm.
And I want her to introduce herself. But I've been talking about Lilypad Haven on a couple of different social media platforms. I have been talking about my contribution as a technical coach, where I help them with their systems. I think it's important for us to get back in the ways that we can. And my gift is my technical resources to help empower organizations to do what they do well. And I wanted to bring on Alexa today to talk about Lilypad Haven
Mhm.
and the importance of organizations like theirs and what they do well in the community that they serve. So, Alexa, can you just explain a little bit more about Lilypad Haven and kind of what your services are? And, we're always looking, to find organizations that we can partner with. So,
Mhm.
what is the need that you have in this space right now? So, I'll let you kind of
Yeah,
help
yeah,
explain through that.
absolutely. So thank you so much for having me, Kim. I appreciate it. Like Kim said, my name is Alexa Nagy. I'm the Community Outreach and Development Coordinator with Lilypad Haven. We are a Charlotte-based nonprofit that provides transitional housing for adult survivors of human trafficking and their children. In addition to housing, we provide trauma-focused supportive services. So that includes medical care, legal care, in-home therapy and case management, life skills. We help the survivors in our program sustain employment and further their education. So really our goal is to help people who have gone through so many traumatic events in human trafficking regain their independence and strength and transition back into society to live fruitful lives. So that's our mission. To date, we have served over 115 survivors and their children, and we've provided over 14,000 nights of safe housing. And we were founded in 2011, so we've been in business for nearly a decade now. I think, well, now it's almost 2020 or 2020. So yeah, or 2021, sorry. I'm like, what year is it? But yeah, so now it's almost been a decade. So it's awesome. Um, but yeah, so how to, and your second question was how to get involved.
Right. How can we, obviously what you do is very sensitive work, right?
Mhm.
So these are people that need high high level or high touch, right? I'm sure
Mhm.
that there's a lot of personal interaction with people. And so just people walking off the street can't come in. Like I can go in to Second Harvest and I can donate a day and pack lunch bags and food and,
Mhm.
be very present in what goes out in their services. But I'm sure that works a little differently with you. So how can we as common people, just regular people
Mhm.
I know that are looking for organizations to support, how can we
Mhm.
best support you?
Yeah, so we take safety and security very seriously. We have CPI security systems in all five of the homes, and we also have on-call staff 24/7. So we're a much different organization in terms of volunteering than, you know, Habitat for Humanity or larger organizations. So we want to make sure that we keep that safety and security set in place. So we have six very specific things that people can volunteer in. So the first one, some of these things are different or are on hold because of COVID.
Mhm.
So we just kind of have to wait until further notice. But the first one is one-on-one guest volunteering. When COVID does subside and we can kind of get back to normal, that will be set back into place. So that's doing everyday normal activities with the guests, like going on a hike or watching a movie and transporting the guests. It's in person. But right now we have virtual life skills groups over Zoom. So just teaching the guests life skills, and we call the survivors in our program guests. So teaching the guests life skills, anything they want to learn. We've had some cooking and baking classes and exercise groups and just different fun things. We had a budgeting class and healthy eating and just a lot of different types of groups. But then we also have property maintenance, and that's fixing issues in the homes. We have fundraising and marketing, all virtual right now until further notice. We have grant writing, which we're always in need of grant writers and researchers, and then also professional services. So that could be dentists, eye doctors, beauty services, any service that could benefit the guests. So really, right now our greatest need is financial, just because COVID has hit us so hard this year. We were able to kind of get back on our feet a little bit and do the best that we could and work with what we had. So we were fortunate for that, but it definitely has affected us in many ways. So we just want to get back to where we were financially before COVID. So definitely financial support is a great way to help us, but also spreading awareness. I love to do awareness events, and I'd be happy to come speak at awareness events if you want to put an awareness event together. Right now, I know we're doing things virtually, so since we're doing it virtually, I could do even more of them. So I would love to do that. And I actually have one coming up on December 7th. So awareness events is something, great to do.
That's awesome. And so, the holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
Christmas. I can only imagine, if you're in the situation that you're probably disconnected from a lot of your family,
Mhm.
right? So, and then because of COVID, especially. So, what are you guys doing that's kind of helping people in their home feel comfortable, feel a sense of community,
Yeah,
collectively?
yeah, absolutely. So for Thanksgiving, we actually just passed out Thanksgiving meals today. Um,
Wow.
yeah, we're closed tomorrow, but we passed out Thanksgiving meals today, and the guests loved them. We always go to Whole Foods for Thanksgiving, and we get each guest whatever entree and sides they want, and then they get rolls and a drink and
Aw.
yeah, and dessert, and it's just awesome. Yeah, so we did that. And then for Christmas and the holidays, we have lots of people who are purchasing presents for the guests, and we just passed out decorations that they put up in their houses. So,
That is awesome.
mhm,
And I'm getting ready to do gift baskets
mhm,
for the guests as well, so I'm excited about that.
nice.
And I'm thinking of all kind of goodness I can put in the
Mhm,
baskets, and I'm going to be recruiting people, yes, you people out here, to help me put that together. But right now, I'm going to be partnering. Facebook is doing a partner match with Giving, and so I'm going to be running a campaign through Giving Tuesday with you as my sponsor. So I,
Awesome.
I'm proud to partner with you. I love you know just being able to donate my services in a way that really helps such a giving cause. That really gives me just it just fills me up to know that I'm helping you do your services better. And why I feel like technical resources I take for granted, things that come to me and the talents that I have. I just feel like that's just my way of contributing. But what you give is also such an amazing gift of community and care for people. And I feel like all these organizations should be recognized. And this is just a small part that I play in giving you time to share your mission and your cause and your need.
Mhm.
um, you've told me how to volunteer and see if there's anything else on my list. But anyway, I just wanted to close out with thank you for sharing. Anything big on the agenda for next year? Like anything you guys have you kind of put on hold for this year and you're looking forward to launching? Anything you can share? Of course, you don't share anything
Yeah.
that's
Well,
but any,
next year we'll be hopefully doing a golf tournament with business leaders of Charlotte. We were chosen as their selected charity
oh,
for
awesome.
their golf tournament. It was supposed to be this year in 2020, but it got pushed back to spring 2021 because of the pandemic. So we're excited for that. So we'll definitely have details on our website. But just want to say thank you so much for all you've done for our organization. We're so grateful for you, and we honestly could not do it without you. I know I'd be lost in Salesforce without you. So thank you so much.
You are welcome. And again, go ahead and give out the social media. I'll tag it in the post, but go ahead and just give it.
Yes, so we have Facebook, it's Lilypad Haven. Instagram is at Lilypad Haven Inc. INC. And then Twitter is just at Lilypad Haven.
Awesome. Thanks,
Yeah,
Alexa.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.